Um, hmm, okay. Uh, I started and I already forgot what I was going to say. Okay. I still don't know how I'm going to do like this part, like the booba part, because let's be honest, that uh this is a self-indulgent sketch about a very, very, very happy Shankinpa who gets to hook the booba. Uh, he's living the life. He's honestly living the best life ever. And I can't seem to find. Oh, very hit. The size, I think the size is correct. Great. Since I already finished this one yesterday, and um, all the base sketches for at least four, I will just turn them off and continue with the second one, the holding the book. Holding the book with my hands are doing that. They look funky. And the eyes are closed. Okay. Well, uh, hugging the book. And my hands are doing a funny thing. So IRL, they are not, they are more. Yeah, the tracking is still a little bit funky, but it will get better. It gets better when I'm looking at the camera, but that's just because I'm looking at what the model is doing, and it's not. If I see that it has the eyes closed for too long, then I can open them more, and if I see that the pose is not as good as I like them, then I can just change positions. One thing that I love from this program is that the hand tracking is not perfect, but is way better than the other program that I was using before. And that other program gives me so much headache. I had to stop using it completely because I had to stop. Most of the reason that I stopped streaming in the first place the first time was because of that program, because the program was hell. It was hard to use, and it wasn't because it was in Japanese, but mostly because the parameters were all over the place. It didn't track anything well, and this is mostly an indie. And the one that I'm using now is mostly an indie program. There's not much Mac compatible programs out there for 3D tracking. And even to the tracking, like I have VTuber Studio and I can make a 2D model, but VTuber Studio works well with Mac, but BeeVRidge doesn't work in Mac. And BeeVRidge is the one that makes the models move nuts, nice. Without BeeVRidge, the model just is way simpler, like I'm doing right now. I'm trying to puppeteer this model right. I want to make a better one later, but the problem in this case is not the model, it's the tracking itself. And it's not even me behind the camera because I'm moving around. I'm trying to make it move nice and smoothly and cute because I like the models that move in cute ways, but it's proven to be difficult. And it's funny each time the the tracking does that because I'm extending not the finger. I'm pointing at the camera with the pencil, and it just makes the tracking goes cuckoo, haywire. Okay, I'm still having to define. I don't know if I want to do like the whole image or just the chest, or I can make it's like a pillow. He's using like a king's like pillow with Movejones Uva in there, and the pillow is like I don't know how to make it clear that it's movie June, but I think with the this part will be blue, and with the gray skin it will be more visible. But for now on, I will just focus on making the the base features more nicely. I can always adjust everything later on. It's today, yesterday I spent an hour and a half on the other one, but it was the start, and not only it was the start, then I also had to like choose what kind of stickers I want to make, and yeah, it took me like around an hour and a half. I want to make it a little bit shorter today, just because this is not supposed to be like a complete drawing. This is more like a small practice to not lose. It's not practice though. This I will be using this. I will be using this on my Discord, on the Discord server with Gabe, but they're mostly just a passion project to say I'm trying to not get burned out easily again because it's been quite a while since I drew in digitally, and right now I'm having a little bit of trouble because I'm using Clip Studio, but I don't know if I had said it before ever. Clip Studio is not my main program, like at all. I'm a Paint Tool side kind of person, but Paint Tool it does not work on Mac. Not even with wine or like a virtual machine. Paint Tool just doesn't work. And I don't dislike Mac that much, but I wish more programs were a little bit adapted to Mac, so I didn't have to spend so many troubles choosing a drawing program. Like my current main program is Krita. It's Clip Studio. I'm using Clip Studio more than Krita, but it's just that I want to get used to Clip Studio. I don't remember how many fingers I did in the other one. Let me check. Yep, I did 5 fingers. Okay. I'm uh I'm actually using Krita more. I usually using Clip Studio more only because I'm trying to get used to it because it's a paid program and I of course paid for it. And I love some of the qualities. I love some of the menus. I love some of the things that I can do with it. Like I love the oh wait. This wasn't supposed to happen. It was fun. Okay, I love Clip Studio and I love some of the things that I can do there. Like I love the animation tools, but there's the problem. I'm not using Clip Studio X. I'm using Clip Studio Pro. Clip Studio Pro is way cheaper than X, but it only has 24 frames. I can only do 1 second. And for the type of animation that I like to do, 1 second is just not enough. I need to have at least, I don't know, 5 seconds minimum, 5 to 10 seconds to have a little bit of a story and don't have to create multiple canvases only to have 1 second in each of them. Or I can use for the 1 second in one canvas only. Like this is the folders that I'm having the first frame, the first second. And then this is the folders of the second. Second English is funny. Okay, and this is the folder with the third second. And I can just like when I have one visible, I can have the others hide and so on and so forth. I'm just noticing that the star covered one of the eyes, but that's okay. it's not supposed to be so visible. Like, I love my overlay. I will change it probably eventually, but I haven't had the chance to use it that much. And I didn't pay for it. By the way, I made it myself. Even though I know that right now no one is listening, but rambling about this makes it even better. I should have said that I was doing this on some social media, I guess. Um, just let's just continue. Let's just continue on. Don't think about it. Don't think about it. If I don't think about it, then it doesn't matter. But yeah, maybe for the next time, I'm kind of bad at promoting myself or making myself known. Trying to fix that. Trying to fix that, but it's kind of hard. And yeah, those these dreams are mostly for myself, so I can have an excuse to just get drawing once or twice per day. Like this is the second time that I'm drawing today, but I didn't stream the first time because it was on Krita, and Krita is such a powerful program, but like Lip Studio use, I think it was the CPU. It takes a lot of CPU, but Krita takes a lot of other resources on the machine. I think the memory is the first one that that gets eaten up by Krita, and I love Krita, but if the memory gets gobbled up, then I uh, it will become slower and the quality will be way worse than it is now. Like I'm sure now is not the best of the best. I'm working on it, one step at a day, one step at a time, and one day, one step, one day, one step for a day. And I will eventually learn how to put the chat on the actual overlay. Because my current overlay doesn't account for chat. Um, like I have those things at the bottom to put one or oh, one, look my hand, one, look at my, no weird gestures, or two, like that. Not for, okay, let me try with this hand. One or two of the chat members. But after seeing other streamers, lately I haven't seen more streamers than usually, and after seeing their overlays, most of them have a pretty big chunk of the screen dedicated to chat. And my current screen is maybe a little bit worn because it's only my model, an overlay that's very cute, I have to say. I still love this overlay. And the drawing in the back, it's the only thing that it has. And I want to add more things, like I see the stream mascots, I want to have some of those. But I will make those. I absolutely love the idea of like hiring other artists and get to know their styles, but I have no money to do that. And this is I want to do it myself, basically. It's fun to try to do it myself and see how far I can go before it becomes too much. Let me see something. Okay, no, I get it. And yeah, I'm currently referencing my old drawing because this is not 100%. I don't usually draw Shanking Hua as a chibi, so this has been mostly designs start to draw in face and the bun. The bun can I can't forget the bun. The bun in the sketch was higher, but here I will put it like around here. Of course, I can't forget that it's a scrumptious bun. It's tasty and I want to bite it just because this is so cutie patootie. He's a cutie patootie. He deserves the world. Okay, so now that I have the main base, I think I can make another layer and actually put the pillow there. I want to make it so he has the cheeks width instead of one of the instead of a part of the pillow, mostly because it's supposed to be Mauvais Booba type of pillow. I don't know if I want to make it like it's completely only the Booba, or if I want to make like has the model have some clothes. I have to try a couple variations before choosing, but for now, I think that for now this one works the best. Just the Booba. And maybe I will add some more of definition here. Like this is not a flat pillow at all. It has scrumptious vulva over there. And yeah, maybe I will cover it up just a little. I think Shanky Hua absolutely got mad at the company when they covered the titties out. But after after noticing that his skin will be seen by a lot of people, he was more or less accepting of the cover up because yes, the titties are meant to be seen, but it's Chang King-hwa and it's his husband, eventually be his husband. I think this one works better in a modern time environment or a system reward. It would be very funny if one of the system rewards was just a small Dakimakura with Mobijune's titties on it, and Mobijune's find it years after they're married, and Shankinho is like, oh my king, this is not what it seems, this is not what it seems. Well, it is, it's a booba pillow, but it's not what you think it is. He looks so pleased of himself. The little thing, the little thing. I love him. I love him so much. Okay, I will add the I actually like to add this thing even though I don't know the name of it. I'll eventually know that day is not today. As for today, I'm just making a cute little quinoa hugging above a pillow. And the good part about this is that most of the body is hidden behind the arm. Um, I will make the other arm around here with like the same amount of the same details and stuff. And I think I made it a little bit too big. Yeah, I think it's a little bit too big. Let me move, let me change the size of the whole image. I don't want it to be too big only because if it's too big, yeah, I think this one works. If it's too big, then it won't fit nicely in the canvas, and I eventually want to print it out. I have paper, uh, some sticker paper, and a printer. So I want to eventually print it out and paste it on some of my notebooks and sketchbooks. And ouch, my finger. My fingers are hurting because of the position. So I guess this is it for the sketch. I will merge the two together, put it blue, lower the opacity, and the new folder. And before I start, I want to have like what is the actual brush size, because it's not 17. I think it was something like around 29 pixels, but I think 25 works just fine. Okay, I'll try this. I don't like stabilization because it's not expressive enough. But since these are stickers and I want them to be perfect so I can use it quite nicely, then they have to be perfect line art, or as much as I can. I'm not a perfectionist. I'm a perfectionist, but I'm trying not to be a perfectionist night in this moment, because at the end of the day, this is mostly a fun little project, nothing serious. It's not like I'm getting paid for drawing or anything. I want though eventually to get paid for drawing, but since I know the oh fudge, since I know that day is not today, I will just continue doing my silly little drawings on my silly little canvas of my silly little dude until eventually I can make a career out of it. Um, my hands are not visible, but they're doing a funny thing because I have to move myself around my tablet so it's around the whole canvas. Oh god, someone entered the room. And so, and yeah, I have to move myself around the canvas quite a bit so as to get into all of the details, because my hand covers some of the details. I'm using a screen tablet, not a screenless tablet. I have one of those. I have two of those. They were nice, but I don't know if I can go back. Sometimes I can use mine as a screenless tablet, though. Uh, Part of the things that I love about my tablet is that I can just turn off the tablet, disconnect the HDMI. Is that the letters HDMI, and just draw in dark, like draw like this is not a, a screen tablet. Like this is a screenless tablet, and it's actually pretty funny to do sometimes. Not all of the time though. I will get stressed if I do it all of the time. From now on, just painting softly is more than enough. And oh, I moved. I moved. Friends, Circe's instructions were clear. No matter what you hear, full speed ahead until we find the prophet. Senaka itai. Senaka itai da. That it was my back. My back hurts a little bit because I'm a shrimp. But I'm a shrimp and a dancing shrimp. I mean, it's kind of sad that the model doesn't have a lot of range of motion because I'm moving around pretty frequently, because the the base that I have my tablet in is not so stable, so it moves around quite a bit, and I have to chase it around. And not only that, but I'm a shrimp. I'm a shrimp. I'm a shrimp. I'm a shrimp. And I have to move a little bit so my back don't hurt. and my fingers don't hurt. And yeah, I have to move around, turn around every now and then. Na, 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 na. I have to move around to avoid my back hurting even more. He's such a cute little patootie. The better news about his wound is that I actually don't have to my head spin my head around it so much because the wound stays over his head, and it's actually pretty easy to draw once I have the middle done. Oh, I deleted that part and I like how it look like. Once I have the middle done, then everything else just falls into place. Mostly. This doesn't look too bad yet. It looks more or less. I want to draw the pillow because he's hugging that pillow. I forgot most of the things that I did yesterday, so now I'm mostly winging it, trying to not, uh, like, of course I had to do this little triangular nose. I'm trying to not make it so different because at the end of the day, I want to make a pack out of it and I want it to be consistent. I'm drawing on the tablet and my eyes are starting to hurt. Um, Lately, I have this problem with my eyes just hurts randomly. I think it's because of lack of sleep or maybe lack of water. Whatever it is, my eyes hurt, and I tend to feel pretty sleepy when my eyes starts to hurt. And that's why my voice sounds weird too, but I will power through this because I want to finish today because I want to use it. I want to go to the server with Gay and actually use it. This is pretty funny. I'm a little sleepy, but like I found it relaxing to just do the lines and know where. I like to just know where the line goes. For example, this one goes here. There's a little bit here. There's a line that goes in the middle that is interrupted a couple times, and a curve. And since I know where those lines go, actually this kind of line art slow pace is way relaxer than the fast pace that I'm used to, but only because of the style. For a more big piece, I prefer. I have my back. For a more complete polish, not complete or polished. This one will be complete and very and pretty polished, but for a more big piece, like a full illustration, not chibi, I will tend to use more of like full speed ahead until we find the profit. Okay, I'll stop. I'll stop. I have to stop. Um, I try to use more of loose loose lines only because it's way easier to manage. Because in a full illustration, do this so clean and they are not as clean. Like you can see around here, for example, that the lines goes here for a side and here for the other. This is an exaggeration, but it's present there, and that's why I have to. That's why since this is a chibi illustration, I can uh, spend a little bit more time just polishing it because it won't take me that long. Then the illustration has a quality, a different quality than if it was just like, how to say it, a full illustration. The liner has a little bit more quality here, but clean liner, oh well, it's not quality, it's cleanliness, because clean liner has its own quality and it's not the same as messy liner. Both have their own strengths and weaknesses, and I use messy liner mostly in traditional, because digital I can just erase and try again, or I can go back and use another brush and do and redo as I like. But in traditional, they don't have that. In traditional, you put the pen down, and that stays there forever. Okay, I have to take the colors for the other one from the other one because I forgot most of the colors. Full speed ahead till we find the profit. And yeah, both traditional and digital both have their own strengths, and I like them. I quite like them, but sometimes those strengths are hard. Makes it hard to choose which medium to use for a certain moment. And yeah, that's something that I love about digital is that it's very forgiving. I can make mistakes, I can erase, I can move things around, and it's generally more forgiving than the other one. Like right now, I'm just throwing a bunch of colors around, trying to see what sticks, and I think I'll use this color specifically for the, how is it called? How is it called? Oh no, I will use this one. And this one will be for the line. And for Movision skin, I think I will go for a more neutral vibe. No, this one is too pink. Too pink. Okay. It's shiny. I need a too pink. You see, it's hard to choose. Oh, this one's perfect. Sometimes it's pretty hard to choose the main color of an illustration. In this case, it's the Booba color, as I like to call it. Mostly because there's so many variables that you can use. There's so many trials, mistakes that one can make. And I think I have the base colors done. For now I will do what the other has, that is color line art. I will change the color of the line art because I want to make things as uniform as possible. But I will hide this one, and we'll take this layer and duplicate it. It looks so coarse, but the thing is, if I put it in normal and I take the color, I can just empty the layer and make a new one, fill in, and problems start arising. First things first, I have to turn off the line art and have to actually see where some of the lines are disappearing, like around here or here. And maybe if I turn off the background color as well. Yeah, that looks better. Let me add this thing. Okay, this thing in multiply and what it was again? 58? Okay, multiplier and 58. Perfect. And then I will carve the facial structure away. I will be using the old one as reference most of the time because the old one is already complete. But for now, one thing that I know must be done to ensure quality is to clean up the bubas. And cleaning up the booba pillow. And I say pillow, but this is mostly like his treasure. It's not only a pillow; it's a pillow the with some details of his crush, of his king. Like it has the booba, and the boobification is always welcome. The booba will always have a place in our hearts. Don't worry, Kinhua, we understand you. We are slaves of the booba too, and I will clean. Oh, yeah. I'm still falling a little bit asleep, but I will try to finish this one for today because that's what these small streams are for me to get out there, practice a little bit while speaking about everything that I can think of. In this case, it's about how Shanking Ma is such a cutie patootie and has a big titty pillow. 震えながらここにいるよ。はい。I'm okay. This one is not the most conventional way of drawing, especially in anime style, but it's one that I found that helps me the most when I'm a little bit lost after what to do. Since it's a chibi, I didn't really need to use this style. I could have just um, done a simple shading and call it a day, but precisely because it's a chibi, I want to give it a try of making it as detailed, well, not detailed, but with the most passion in mind. And it's pretty hard. It's pretty hard to actually come up with the ideas of what to do. I want to make way more sticker packs, but for those I will have to think of ideas first, and that's something that trains me because when I have to think of ideas, I'm reminded that there's a lot of information out there, and I find it a little bit overwhelming. Like, I know it's not a race, but sometimes I feel like I'm the only one who doesn't know a thing about anything. Sometimes it's about art, other times it's about music. And I see all of these people that I admire talking about something they spent years learning how to do it perfectly. And here I am with a couple tutorials under my belt. Not even under my belt, I just watched them and most of the time didn't even copy them. Well, I have a couple ones that I absolutely copied from and learn a lot of out of them, but most of the time I just don't follow the tutorial and end up not knowing why my art doesn't improve. That's the reason I don't follow tutorials as often as I should, and you should follow tutorials too easily with more time in between. You should probably give it a go and try some tutorials and actually following them through. because if you get stuck in the middle, then you will learn nothing from the tutorial. And I think that's about it for the most biggest layer. I will add a little bit of this here, and of course, the color of. Oh, wait, that's not the pencil that I wanted to use. And of course, the color of his cheeks is the color of the pencil. I'm trying to add a little bit of subtlety over here, and I think I'm making it worse because I have. What was that? Uh, Hi, Amber. I don't know. I'm not looking for bot viewers. I'm not looking to buy viewers. I just looking to try. Oh no! I figured out why the why it was looking a little bit funky. It was because I was using the wrong layer. Oh God! About this one is perfect. Yeah, Amber in the chat. I don't want to buy viewers since this is mostly for myself and to have fun. But thank you for hopping around, I guess. Give me a little bit of room over Shanking his fingers because he's touching the booba. Of course, he have to have Colgate to get a little bit of blue on. And I think I don't remember if I did this on the other drawing or not. I did this on a drawing I made in the morning though. That was kind of uh kind of funny. I still have the recording of the drawing of this morning. I think I will publish it sometime. Not today. Today I just want to draw. Oh. Okay, I need to make this lights, and I think it was this layer over here. It was on 100%. Let me put it on normal. Oh, it was pretty dark, really. Okay, so it was 100% in add, and oh, I think I will do them about like this because if I put the marker over it later, yeah, it looks like it's glowing and it looks quite nice. But I like to make smaller dots, like its trail of constellations. Did I do that in the other one? Yes, I did that in the other one. Good. Okay. And the last detail, this time I will duplicate it, mostly because that was an experiment in the first place, and now it's not an experiment. Now I know exactly how I want it. Um, and that's precisely why I don't like to do anything at this hour, because I have no privacy most of the time. Yay, not yay. I don't like to not have any privacy, and I can put a sign over and just be like, don't come across the this line when I'm here. But she will do it anyway. She will get into the room anyways and ignore any signs and ignore my pleas of please don't stop just getting into the room and talking to me when I'm doing something else. One day though, one day, maybe, but not today. For today, I'm just, for today I have been interrupted on my passion. It's just, fortunately though, I think I'm finished. Like, yesterday I was mostly experimenting. So I have some things that I weren't going to add at first, but today I was pretty clear on what I wanted. I didn't want it to spend a lot of time on it like I did yesterday because today's. Oh wait, let me fix something. I didn't want to spend a lot of time on this as I did yesterday, mostly because I still have some other things that I want to do in the evening. That's why I started streaming earlier. Yes, I think I now have two stickers of four. Tomorrow I will finish one of the other two, but for today I think I'm ready to wrap it around. Let me save it, and it's done. Thank you so much for the viewer that stayed with me till the very end. If someone really stayed with me to the very end, thank you so much. I love you. And yeah, I can't even do a triangle with my hands. I can it's funky. It's funky, but it's funny. Like here, here. Bye bye. Ah. Bye bye. See you tomorrow around same hour. Love you.